गुड न्यूज टुडे, नई उम्मीद जगाने वाला हिंदी न्यूज चैनल।
Now, some big news coming in. Delhi police has nabbed actor Leena Paul in connection with the 200 crore fraud case involving her partner Sukesh Chandrasekhar. Leena Paul is the partner of conman Sukesh Chandrasekhar, who was arrested for extorting 200 crore rupees from a businessman's wife while being lodged in jail. He's been known as a con artist through and through. Leena Paul, his accomplice. Delhi police has now nabbed the actor in the connection with Sukesh Chandrasekhar's fraud case. In fact, Leena Paul has also been an actor herself. She's acted in a film Bollywood. She has been accompanying Sukesh Chandrasekhar through his fraudulent activities for quite some time now. Leena Paul was also on the run, and it appears that the police have cracked down on her. Let me quickly cut across to Manish Pandey joining us for more on that from Delhi. Manish, do take us through Leena Paul's role in the entire scam. I'd like to ask specifically about Jacqueline Fernandez as well, her name coming up. She was interrogated with regards to Sukesh Chandrasekhar. We believe she has agreed to be a witness too.
Yeah, well, Nabila, as far as Leena Paul is concerned, she is an actress. She has worked in several Malayalis movies, including Bollywood movie Madras Cafe. Now, as far as this entire investigation is concerned, remember the Enforcement Directorate as well as Economic Offences Wing of Delhi Police, they are investigating the case. Sukesh Chandrasekhar was arrested for extorting more than 200 crore from businessman's wife on pretext that he is calling from on behalf of Government of India, and he would like to help them in the legal cases which they are facing. But later on, he was arrested. When the Enforcement Directorate raided the premises, it was a sea-facing bungalow of Sukesh Chandrasekhar in Chennai. They found that this bungalow was being used by Leena Paul. There were clothes and footwear worth crores of rupees from top international brands. These were being used by Leena Paul, and that is when she was apprehended. She was taken. She was with the Enforcement Directorate for more than a week, and she was interrogated thoroughly. And ED got to know that she was an active participant in the entire extortion case with her husband Sukesh Chandrasekhar. This information was passed on to Delhi Police. Delhi Police, in the meanwhile, also gathered evidence, and now she has been placed under arrest. Now, as far as this entire case is concerned, it is not limited to one person, but the ED has got to know, including the Delhi Police, that there are many people who were extorted by Sukesh Chandrasekhar and Leena Paul while Sukesh was in Rohini jail. Several jail officials and bank officials have been arrested in the case. Now, coming to your second question, as far as Jacqueline is concerned, the ED got to know that Jacqueline Fernandez was also in touch with Sukesh Chandrasekhar. Now, it is not clear whether she was directly in touch with Sukesh Chandrasekhar or again there was a spoofing call by Sukesh Chandrasekhar to Jacqueline Fernandez in helping her with some Bollywood movies or anything else. But as far as ED sources are concerned, they have specifically told India Today that Jacqueline Fernandez seems to be a victim in the case. Her statement will be again recorded, and she seems to be duped by Sukesh Chandrasekhar while he was again in jail. So there are many people, including the Bollywood actors, who have been duped by Sukesh Chandrasekhar, and now Leena Paul, an actor, has been also arrested.
Munish, thank you very much for joining us with those details. This high-profile con man has now finally been arrested. He's been pinned down. You have his accomplice Leena Paul also now arrested by the police. Lyricist and film writer Javed Akhtar has landed himself in trouble for his recent remarks comparing the RSS and the VHP with Taliban. Irked BJP workers are now staging a protest against him right outside his house, demanding an apology within 24 hours' time. Here's what ensued today.
A massive face-off on streets of Mumbai. BJP going all guns blazing against Bollywood scriptwriter and lyricist Javed Akhtar for his remarks comparing RSS, VHP and their followers with the Taliban in Afghanistan. From Jai Shri Ram to shoot the traitors chants, renting the air outside Javed Akhtar's Juhu house. Saffron Party workers protested, seeking an unconditional apology from Javed Akhtar.
जावेद अख्तर ने 24 घंटे के अंदर माफी नहीं मांगी, उन्होंने अपना जो हम सभी हिंदुओं का अपमान किया, जो हमें ठेस पहुंचाई, अगर उसके संदर्भ में उन्होंने माफी नहीं मांगी, ये आंदोलन और तेज से होगा, पूरे मुंबई से लोग यहाँ जमा होंगे और उनका विरोध जल्द कराएंगे।
BJP workers also tried to burn his effigy. However, Mumbai police intervened and foiled the plan. The controversy stems back to Javed Akhtar's recent interview to a news portal, where he drew parallels between the RSS, VHP and Taliban. He said that Taliban is barbaric, their actions are reprehensible, but those who are supporting RSS, VHP and Bajrang Dal are all the same. Akhtar even said the right-wing organizations follow ideology of Hitler. These comments have not gone down well with the BJP. Party leader Ram Kadam came down heavily on the writer and said that he won't allow the screening of his films until he tenders an apology to the Sangh workers.
Mr. Javed Akhtar should know that the RSS, Vishva Hindu Parishad, all they are karyakartas. They are sacrificing their life for seva, to helping needy, less fortunate people. Without knowing anything, he cannot compare RSS workers or Vishwa Hindu Parishad workers with Talibans.
हिंदू समाज की भावनाओं को ठेस पहुंचाने के लिए उन्होंने हिंदू समाज की माफी मांगनी चाहिए, अपना स्टेटमेंट वापस लेना चाहिए। जावेद अख्तर जी को मैं इतना ही कहना चाहता हूं, हिंदू समाज के सहनशीलता का आप अंत मत देखिए।
Javed Akhtar, on the other hand, is getting support from the opposition parties. The CPI called the Saffron Camp Indian version of the Taliban.
What Javed Akhtar ji told is 100% true. Those people who are now preaching high-sounding words in this country, from the ruling sides, from the RSS BJP camp, they are, in their mind of minds, are the Indian version of Talibanism.
Taliban takeover of Afghanistan seems to have divided the Bollywood. Earlier, veteran actor Naseeruddin Shah had condemned Indians who were celebrating Taliban's victory and creating disturbance in India.
अफगानिस्तान में तालिबान का दोबारा हुकूमत पा लेना दुनिया भर के लिए फिक्र का बायस है। इससे कम खतरनाक नहीं है हिंदुस्तानी मुसलमानों के कुछ तबकों का उन वहशियों की वापसी पर जश्न मनाना।
Lyricist Javed Akhtar has not spoken to media since the time this controversy has come to light. On the other hand, Bharatiya Janata Party continues to protest and put pressure on the lyricist to issue an apology. If he doesn't do so, they will not stop protesting against him. With camera person Hemant Mustafa Sheikh in Mumbai for India.
Now, amid spike in COVID cases, Kerala has reported its first death from Nipah virus. A 12-year-old boy who's died from Nipah virus in Kozhikode. The centre is now fearing an issue there, has rushed a team of National Centre for Disease Control to provide support to the state. Here's more on that.
Kerala is witnessing its worst health crisis. Amid COVID case explosion, Nipah virus is threatening the state. It's double whammy for God's own country. The deadly Nipah virus has resurfaced in the state, claiming the life of a 12-year-old boy in Kozhikode. The centre has rushed a team to help the state government.
We have identified about 188 primary contacts, and out of which 20 persons are in high-risk category. So we are shifting those 20 persons to MCH, Medical College Kozhikode. We are working, and we have formulated an action plan, and we have formulated more than 16 core groups.
Nipah is a zoonotonic virus and can be transmitted to humans from animals such as bats and pigs. The disease has a high fatality rate and there is no known treatment or vaccine available. Like COVID, it causes respiratory distress, and in severe cases, encephalitis or inflammation of brain is reported. Kerala, meanwhile, has recorded more than 29,000 new COVID infections on Saturday, contributing to nearly 70% of country's total COVID cases. The state also recorded the majority of deaths from COVID. 142 people died in Kerala on Saturday, while pan-India toll was 308. The positivity rate too stands at an alarming 17.54%, the highest in the country. However, Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan says that situation is under control and there is no big spike after the Onam festival. The night curfew and Sunday lockdown will continue in the state till the situation improves.
I don't think Kerala is going to have a separate third wave because we haven't touched baseline after second wave. So numbers might be coming to slightly higher levels. We in fact have been doing a lot of projections and rethink on this. We do not really think that we will have a big surge or anything.
How long before Kerala manages to contain the massive twin health challenges? With Gopi Krishnan Unnithan in Thiruvananthapuram, Bureau Report, India Today.
Here's some big news coming in. Pakistan reopens airfields near Kashmir and southern Afghanistan, seeking to actively interfere in Afghanistan. Pakistan has now activated its airfields in Balochistan near Afghanistan. A number of other air bases in Rawalkot and Kotli in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir have also been activated by the Pakistani agencies who are deploying air defense assets there. The two bases are part of the list of 12 satellite bases used and activated regularly by the Pakistan Air Force in support of the Pak Army. In fact, sources have said further that the Indian agencies are continuously monitoring Pakistani activities as all its bases are effectively covered by Indian radars and other systems round the clock. But of course, this has sent out alarm bells. Here you have Pakistan now reopening airfields near Kashmir and southern Afghanistan. They are seeking to actively interfere in Afghanistan, and now Pakistan has activated its airfield in Balochistan near Afghanistan. A number of other air bases in Rawalkot and Kotli in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir have also been activated as per our sources by Pakistani agencies who are now deploying air defense assets there. The two bases are part of the list of 12 satellite bases used and activated regularly by the Pakistan Air Force in support of the Pakistan Army. Sources have also said that the Indian agencies now are continuously monitoring Pakistani activities and are all its bases, in fact, are effectively covered by Indian radars and other systems round the clock. Manjeet Negi for more on that. Manjeet, what does that really mean when we specifically look at Pakistan's interference with Afghanistan? They, of course, now want to be part of all the happenings and the developments of a new government that's currently that they're attempting to form in Afghanistan. We understand that Pakistan is quite interested. They've opened up airfields near Kashmir and southern Afghanistan. So what kind of alarm bells has it sent out to our Indian forces?
Well, Navila, the significant number of the air activities is being seen in the Pakistan near the Afghanistan border. At the Pakistan agencies are directly involved in deploying men and material and asset there. And the number of other air bases, many number of air bases in the Rawalkot, Kotli and other places also activated by Pakistan agencies who are deploying air defense and air asset. Especially the two air bases part of the list of 12 satellite bases used and activated regularly by the Pakistan Air Force in support of Pakistan Army. And also the Indian agencies are regularly monitoring the activity covered by the Indian radars and the other system. And as you are aware, the Pakistan has been supporting the Taliban and its fight against the both American and Afghan National Army for a long time, trying to control the happening and developments there.
Right. Manjeet, thank you very much for joining us with those details.